Hi, good morning to you all. I am Dr. A. Venkat Narayana, Associate Professor, Department of Biotechnology, Vignan Foundation for Science, Technology and Research. Today, I would like to discuss about overview of biochemical reaction engineering. Before going to the topic, it is very important to know about what is biochemical reaction, what is biochemical reaction engineering, and what is significance of bioreactor in carrying out biochemical reaction. First one, biochemical reaction is the transformation of one molecule to a different molecule inside the living cells. Biochemical reactions are controlled by enzymes, which are biological catalysts, can alter the rate and specificity of reactions inside the cells. Second one, biochemical reaction engineering deals with design and operation of biochemical reactors for manufacturing of various products such as amino acids, enzymes, vitamins, vaccines and antibiotics under controlled conditions using living cells and organic molecules. Third one, significance of bioreactor in carrying out biochemical reaction. To obtain the desired product quality, uniform conditions have to be maintained for biochemical reaction. These conditions can be maintained in bioreactor. These conditions are pH, temperature, dissolved oxygen concentration and liquid nutrient media composition. To control the pH for biochemical reaction, we have the acid-base probe and pH probe. With the help of this one, we can control the pH inside the bioreactor. To control the temperature, we have the temperature probe and steam jacket over the surface of the fermenter, and with the help of this one, we can control the temperature inside the bioreactor. And to control the dissolved oxygen concentration, we have the DO probe, and with the help of the sterile air, we can control the dissolved oxygen concentration inside a bioreactor. And to uniformly distribute the liquid nutrient media composition to all the cells inside that exists inside a bioreactor, since cells consumes the liquid nutrient media during the growth. For this, we have the impeller. That means the impeller is connected to the motor. Because of the power given to the motor, the impeller rotates. With the help of this impeller, you can maintain the required extraction speed so that you can uniformly distribute all the nutrient media to the cells. Here, you can have a glance at video showing the manufacturing of recombinant protein from yeast cells. Initially, we prepare the inoculum from yeast cells and inoculate into a bioreactor containing product specific medium and maintain all the desired conditions. After the growth of the yeast cells, we can have the mixture consisting of desired product and undesired product. And desired product, that is recombinant protein, needs to be extracted by undergoing the steps: the centrifugation, homogenization, tangential flow filtration, precipitation, chromatography and electrophoresis to obtain the desired product from the mixture fermentation broth. Contents of the today topic are: first one, overview of biochemical reaction engineering, upstream and downstream processing, unit operations and unit process, significance of performance equation, kinetics and contacting patterns, followed by summary. Objectives of the topic are to familiar with overview of biochemical reaction engineering. Outcomes: after the completion of this topic, the students will be able to understand various steps involved in bioprocess plant, differentiate between biochemical process and conventional chemical process, analyze about upstream processing and downstream processing, understand the significance of performance equation. Next, overview of biochemical reaction engineering. Before we go to the overview, the definition of biochemical reaction engineering: it is the engineering activity concerned with exploitation of biochemical reactions on commercial scale. Its goal is the successful design and operation of the biochemical reactors. And here, to design a proper bioreactor, we need the knowledge, information and experience from variety of fields such as thermodynamics, the chemical kinetics, fluid mechanics, heat transfer, mass transfer, biology and economics. So, reactor design is synthesis of all these fields for properly designing a biochemical reactor. So, overview of biochemical reactionary. In any process, either chemical process or biological process, raw materials has to convert to the products. Initially, raw materials undergoes different physical treatment steps suitable to the chemical reaction or biochemical reaction. Once after the completion of biochemical reaction, the mixture consisting of desired and undesired product, to obtain the desired product from undesired product, again this mixture goes to the physical treatment steps. These are mainly the separation and purification steps to obtain the desired product. After the biochemical reaction, if any substrate molecule or reactant molecule are not converted to the product, they are recycled back to the initial physical treatment steps for conversion. Here you can have the bioprocess flow sheet for manufacturing of biopharmaceutical products. First one, initially we maintain the cells at minus 80 degrees centigrade and these cells are isolated from the plant, animal, soil or effluents from the industry. Based on this one, we prepared the nutrient broth. With help of this, we prepared the inoculum and inoculate into the bioreactor containing the product specific medium. And we maintain the desired conditions for the biochemical reaction. After the completion of the biochemical reaction, the fermentation broth consists of the desired and undesired product. To obtain the desired product, again these undergoes the physical treatment steps, centrifugation and filtration to remove the unwanted insolubles and followed by precipitation and liquid extraction to remove the unwanted solubles. Up to this point, we can raise our product purity to the 40%. After this, we want to bring it to the 90%. We need to remove the impurities present within the mixture by undergoing the purification techniques such as chromatography, electrophoresis. After the completion of the purification, you can raise your product quality to the 90%. Later it goes to the lyophilization for the conversion of liquid product to the solid product before it goes to the packing and also for easily transportation of the product from one place to the other place. Upstream and downstream process. Biotechnology process mainly classified into three groups. First one upstream process, second one biochemical reaction, third one downstream process. Upstream process are nothing but physical treatment steps before the biochemical treatment step or fermentation. These steps include isolation of the organism, the maintenance of the organism, preparation of the inoculum, preparation of the product specific medium and sterilization techniques. And down steps are the steps after the biochemical reaction or fermentation. These steps are the separation of the insolubles, separation of the solubles, purification steps and final finishing operations of the product. Unit operations and unit process. The design of equipment for the physical treatment steps we study in the subject of unit operations in which the physical changes takes place. And design of equipment for the chemical treatment step or biochemical treatment step we study in unit process in which the chemical or biochemical changes takes place. The current subject biochemical reaction engineering is concerned with unit process. Performance equation. To know what is happening within the reactor or to predict what a reactor can able to know, we need to write the performance equation. The performance equation relates input to the output by taking the kinetics and contacting patterns. Input here is the inoculum, the product specific medium and sterilization techniques. Output is rate of formation of the product and rate of formation of the biomass. On kinetics tells about the fastness of the reaction. If the reaction is very fast, the equilibrium tells which products leaves the reactor first. If it is slow, rate of heat transfer and mass transfer, rate of reaction can tell what is happening within the reactor. And contacting patterns tells about how reactant molecules flow through the reactor, their mixing conditions, whether they are flowing freely or combining with other reactant molecules. So the performance equation output equal to the function of input comma kinetics and contacting patterns. Based on the performance equation, we can compare different designs of bioreactor. We can conclude to the best design. Based on the performance equation only, we can do the scale up and scale down of the bioreactors. Summary: biochemical reaction engineering concerned with the exploitation of biochemical reactions on commercial scale. In bioprocess plant, physical treatment steps before the fermentation are known as upstream processing steps, and the physical treatment steps after the fermentation are known as downstream processing steps. Design of equipment for physical treatment steps we study in unit operations, and design of equipment for the chemical or biochemical treatment steps we study in unit process. Performance equation relates input to the output by taking kinetics and contacting patterns. Exercise. First one, differentiate between biochemical process and conventional chemical process by taking the example of any bulk chemical product. Second one, discuss advantages and disadvantages of biochemical process over the conventional chemical process. Thank you.